Once there was an old man.
Once there was an old man.
He lived in an old house.
He lived in an old house.
This house is too noisy,
This house is too noisy,
said the old man.
said the old man.
The door creaked.
The door creaked.
The floor squeaked.
The floor squeaked.
And the window went bang, bang.
And the window went bang, bang.
One day, the old man took his cane.
One day, the old man took his cane.
Off he went to see a very wise lady.
Off he went to see a very wise lady.
My house is too noisy,
My house is too noisy,
said the old man.
said the old man.
What can I do?
What can I do?
The lady said,
The lady said,
Take this goat.
Take this goat.
The goat will live with you in your house.
The goat will live with you in your house.
The old man took the goat to his house.
The old man took the goat to his house.
The goat went meh, meh.
The goat went meh, meh.
It broke a chair with its horns.
It broke a chair with its horns.
Crash!
Crash!
So the next day,
So, the next day,
the old man went back to the lady.
the old man went back to the lady.
My house is still too noisy, he said.
My house is still too noisy, he said.
So the wise lady
So the wise lady
gave him a cow to take to his house.
gave him a cow to take to his house.
The cow went moo, moo.
The cow went moo, moo.
The goat went meh, meh.
The goat went meh, meh.
The old man put a pillow over his head.
The old man put a pillow over his head.
The next day, the old man went back to the lady.
The next day, the old man went back to the lady.
My house is still too noisy, he said.
My house is still too noisy, he said.
So now the wise lady
So now the wise lady
gave him a donkey to take to his house.
gave him a donkey to take to his house.
The donkey went hee-haw, hee-haw.
The donkey went hee-haw, hee-haw.
The cow went moo, moo.
The cow went moo, moo.
The goat went meh, meh.
The goat went meh, meh.
And the old man yelled,
And the old man yelled,
It is too noisy.
It is too noisy.
next day,
The next day,
the lady came to the house.
the lady came to the house.
She said,
She said,
"Open the door.
Open the door.
Let out the goat, the cow, and the donkey."
Let out the goat, the cow, and the donkey.
And the old man did.
And the old man did.
And what do you know?
And what do you know?
The house was quiet now.
The house was quiet now.
The old man went to bed and slept all day long.
The old man went to bed and slept all day long.
Now, let's move to the next step. Yes, we have a little exercise for you. Please turn to the page where the story begins. We will read the story again, but this time we read the words and you say the pictures. Are you ready? Good!
Once there was an old. He lived in an old.
This is too noisy,
Said the old. The creaked. The squeaked. And the went bang, bang. One day, the old took his. Off he went to see a very wise.
My is too noisy.
Said the old.
What can I do?
The said, take this. The will live with you in your. The old took the to his. The went.
Meh, meh.
It broke a with its. Crash. So the next day, the old went back to the.
My is still too noisy.
He said. So the wise gave him a to take to his. The went.
Moo, moo.
The went.
Meh, meh.
The old put a over his head. The next day, the old went back to the.
My is still too noisy.
He said. So now the wise gave him a to take to his the went
Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
the went
Moo! Moo!
the went and the old yelled,
It is too noisy!
The next day, the came to the she said, Open the let out the and the old did. And what do you know? The was quiet now. The old went to and slept all day long.